That's what my uncle told me. No matter how much you feel this world, if God is not in it, it's empty. And it goes on to say, vanity is the state of the world before creation. Meaning that when you look, the Bible says that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. And the Spirit of God was moving on what? On the waters, shapeless, formless earth. There was nothing. But God was there in the beginning. Because God was there, many things happened after him. There's no possibility of existence if God was not in the beginning. And by telling me that, he said, my son, remember one thing. Also, no matter how many people are in your life, if God is not in it, you are lonely. No matter how many people you have in your heart and in your life, if God is not with you, you are lonely. Loneliness is not so much for people who are not married. Even those who are still in bed with two people, but they're still what? Lonely. If God is not with you, you are by yourself. And even if you fill your whole house with so many good things, if God is not in it, it is empty. Empty. It's because God is present that things are filled. That things are filled. The first element and the first thing he will test, he said, come and I will test you, according to our verse today. I'm going to test you. He not saying God will test you. He said, I will test you. I will test it and check if God's things are really there. And talk about joy. Now, joy, everybody wants to have joy. Everybody wants to rejoice. There's no way you say you come to life and you don't want to enjoy. Joy is part of life. It's found among our society. Everybody works. Whatever you do, you want to enjoy it. You want some sense of enjoyment. You want to feel it. And the same thing that people look so much, Solomon is saying, I will test it and check it if the result is good. He wants to see if joy is good. He will test it. The Bible said this, 10, verse 10, the same chapter. Whatever my eyes desired, I did not keep from them. I did not withhold my heart from any pleasure. For my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my reward from all my labor. He said, whatever my heart wanted, I went for it. I've gone for it to see if there's anything good in it. You know, earlier I told you that the more I study Solomon, I understand Eve better. The more I study Solomon, I understand what was going on in the mind of Eve. Now, God made you in his own image. If God has wisdom, it means that he has also given you the grace to have wisdom. You cannot acquire it by yourself. You cannot go and just grab it for yourself. The Bible says that God told Solomon, behold, I've made you wiser than anybody before you and anybody after you. He said that. You are wise, Solomon. You are wise. But yet, he wanted to go test and see. Test and see. She wanted to go experience something beside God. Have you ever gone into that area just to test or to experience something without God? Have you ever been there? And you said in your heart, say, I going in that area, knowing for sure that God is not there, but I want to test and see. Whatever my eye desire, I do not keep from them. If it's beautiful, I go for it. As long as it will make me. John chapter 1, 2:15-17 says, do not love the world, all the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And he goes to say this, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. The same things that you could see in the mind of Eve is this. He said, and Eve took the fruit and beheld it. It was good. She looked at it, it was beautiful. And in her mind, a crooked mind, she would say, this will make me wise. It will make me wise. I will go for it. It will make me wise. I am going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. And she ate of it. And when she ate of it, the spirit of prophecy said that once she ate it, that she felt so happy. She had a sense that something new happened to her. She was so excited. She was shining. She was so happy that she ran towards her husband and said, look, what God said we should not eat, I've eaten it. And look at me. And Adam also looked at her and said, sure, there's something even different about you. And it seems as if you love me even more. Even more. What you're expressing is something new to me. And I like it. I like it. Like it. Enjoyment. Enjoyment. Someone say I tested it. And they say the end is vanity as well. At the end it says vanity. He does not give us any good reason as such. We come to something very interesting. One of our teachers said this. We do not need to be kings today to resonate with Solomon. In our democratic society and in our pleasure-centered civilization, all kinds of pleasures are available. Solomon does not evaluate the quality or the ethics of those joys. All kinds of joys are included here. Innocent or dangerous, lawful or lawless, plain or sophisticated, the reasonable joy of a good meal or of a comfortable evening in front of our TV set, the exciting joy of the dangerous sport, the honorable joy of reading an edifying book, the spiritual joy of singing a hymn, the aesthetic joy of listening to great music or contemplating a piece of art, the sensual joy of sex, of smelling a flower or of swimming in the sea. And we do not want to mention here the other joys, the sinful ones, the unethical ones, the criminal joys. Everything that makes your heart happy are all included in the same umbrella of this joy. No matter what. He said they're all under the one, the sun. He's putting even the nice one and the bad ones, the nastiest joy, every one of them on the same umbrella. What will make you happy and make you rejoice? He tested all of them. All of them. By saying under the sun, he says there's nothing that will escape it. Nothing. If just to open the word, when you enjoy it, he put it under the same umbrella. Joy. Anything that you're going to have at the end. How could you say the joy we have been having is just simply vanity? Has it been in our heart, in our lives? Who is he to talk like this about the joy, our joy today? joy today. If you go to verse 9 of the same chapter, Ecclesiastes 2 verse 9, there's something that is very interesting in what Solomon is saying. Verse 9 he says this. So I became what? Great and excelled more than all who were before me in Jerusalem. And what? Also my wisdom remained with me. Meaning that Solomon never lost his mind. Solomon never lost his mind. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was drinking, but yes, he has his mind with him. He never lost his mind. To say, oh, maybe this man just lost his mind so he could just speak nonsense. No, he never lost his mind. Whatever he was enjoying, he set his heart. He was intentional about all that he was enjoying. Are you with me? Are you together? He knew what he was doing. Under the sun, there is nothing that Solomon could see and he did not go for it. He wanted to experience it. And he actually experienced all of them. No joy is exempt. He had to experience everything. Even laughter. Laughter, which is a medicine for our lungs. We love laughing. He said laughter is absurd. Laughter, what is laughter? It's actually the absurdity of the moment, of the situation that makes you laugh. Right? The thing is absurd. That's what you laugh. What do you laugh? What do you laugh? Have you ever asked yourself, what do you laugh? What don't you just laugh or smile instead? Happy, funny. But what is in the thing to make you laugh? Do you get my question? What is in the thing or in the joke that will make you laugh?
There is something in there.
Emotion.
There's something.
So far you get me laughing and you don't know why you're laughing.
It's an emotional response.
Yes, there's something.
Yeah, there's something in it that is your brain that is not to make you laugh.
The craziness, it's because there's some absurdity in the thing. If the thing is just nice, you won't laugh. If it's just normal, you will not laugh. You will be thinking instead. There's something in it that's not normal. It's just absurd. And you laugh about it. Like jokes. You don't actually repeat jokes. I have a friend of mine. He never gets jokes at once. You say it 5 times. No, we all gonna laugh. We be laughing. He says, I don't get it. And then you say it again. I don't get it. You say it 5 or 6 times. And we say, oh, the more you say it, the more you lose the excitement of the joke. You don't say jokes 5 times. You have to get at once because it's something that it comes and goes. It doesn't last. It's absurd. It's something just in the moment. If you don't get it, it's gone. And how can you put your life on something that is just there for a moment? That's why it's called vanity. It's not there. You cannot grasp it. You cannot have it tomorrow. You laugh today, that is it. Tomorrow you don't know if you'll be laughing. You don't know that. Vanity. And some of us, we go even further to make ourselves happy. Joy, we look for it. Because we want to extend the moment of our joy. Therefore we drink. You drink just to extend it. The more you drink, the happier you are. Oh yeah, wine will excite you. There's no one who will drink and then you sit down and he's not happy. If that makes sense, you drink because you want to be happy, to enjoy something. That's the first reason why you drink. You want to feel high, you smoke something, you get something. That's a reality. It's not that I'm trying to say something else, but it's true. You drink to be happy, to enjoy a moment in your life. But the problem is, the more you drink, the worse your situation will be after the alcohol in your body is gone. You have a hangover. That's because you put so much in your body, and when all the things are gone, you go back into your first state, your misery, and deep and dark will be your misery. It's the depression, it's the beginning of life. You see, when God made the world, before the world was created, there was nothing. There was actually obscurity. And this is scary. And when God called light and all those good things, after that, good things will happen. He said, now this is good. God never saw the darkness and look at the water and all the confusion and say, this is good. No. He didn't say that. He said that after he has done something. Are you with me? After he has done something. Made it beautiful. Then he can approve it. But when you don't have God, your life tends to go back to the beginning where there is no creation. Just chaos. And we don't want to go there. We never want to go there. That's why we do all in our power to keep ourselves alive or awake in our misery of today. But what will make you joyful? Have you ever tested the sources of the joy? If you take this 24-hour day, you start with your job or something that will make you happy at work, or you come back, your wife will make you happy, or your husband, your brother, your sister, or something, or just a nice movie you watch, or something, or the news, something will make you happy with different moment. Count all your joys. You see that they come and go. You can put your hand upon one of them, that's right. Even laughter. Laughter goes. See the problem with him? All his joy, the source is from what? From himself. He said, I will set my heart. That's why he's in trouble. Because it's the source of his joy. The second one is work. Work is very interesting. Work is the best way to escape misery at home. You don't want to come home, you spend more time at work. Use a lot of work so that you don't feel the pain or the misery that you may experience at home. You do all that, you don't want to go home. Or you work because if you stop working, you don't know what your life is all about. You have to keep yourself busy. You have to do something. You have to do it. If not, the tendency is to take you back to the world that was not created, the confusion, the chaos. You don't like it. When you were in school, it was so nice, by the way. In school, when you're in school, you feel that you are important, you study. But once you are done with school, and there's nothing in your life to be done, you see how wretched I am. Who will save you from this body of death? I want a job. I want something quick as soon as possible. You cannot stay without a job. You have to work. You have to do something. And he's saying, he said, look, if you look at me, Solomon, I've done so much in life. I've built houses. I've done them. I've built everything. At the end, he said, they're all vanity. He did so much. There's something interesting. No, verse 18, not 10. Say this. Then I did what? I hated my labor in which I had torn under the sun, because I must leave it to the man who will come after me. One of my friends here, Roger, he called my son, he said he's the emperor of the house. I can do whatever you want to do. Whatever you're doing right now is for your child to come. He doesn't work for him, but when you're gone, he'll take everything. It's his. You can be busy about it, anxious about it. He's not anxious. He's just right there, enjoying himself, playing with his toys, because when you are gone, he'll inherit everything. And the idea that all that you are doing, somebody's going to take from you, it makes you miserable. So why are you working so hard? Why are you so anxious? Why are you so worried every single time that when you're going to the grave, you're not going to, with anything? Somebody will stay in the mansion with 10, 20 rooms. 20 rooms, a big mansion, and you only sleep in one room. And when you're gone, they put you in one hole. Misery and the stupidity of life. Those are things that we never want to stop and to face. What you're doing, what's the end result? You fight, you hate, you kill, you destroy, and you're going with nothing. With nothing. Work. We work a lot. You want to work to get something. You were so concerned with the success of your life that you failed the very life you wanted to save. Are you with me? You were so concerned with the success of your life that you failed the very life you wanted to save. You worked so hard to acquire happiness that you lost happiness doing it. In process, you missed out on the quality of life. Your sleep, the enjoyment of a beautiful sunset, the sublime taste of nice meal, an opportunity to have a deep meditation. It's gone. You also suffer in the quality of your relationship with your spouse, your children, your friends, simply because you were committed to the holy work. He said, all that my hands want to do, I did them, and at the end, I'm miserable. When he say everything, what is included? When he say everything. If you know Solomon, I say all that I've done, I did everything. The all vanity. There's something in me that will come back to memory. Women need something is built. Temple. The temple. The beautiful temple. The temple of God. He said, even that, he put it among what is what? The useless vanity. He did not spare God at all. He put even good works, he put them under the same umbrella. He said that I made my works great, verse 4. I made my works great. I built myself houses and planted myself vineyards. First of all, this first part of it reminds you of what? I made my works great. I built myself houses and planted myself vineyards. Huh? Nebuchadnezzar, who else again? We say the book of Ecclesiastes. We help you to understand which book? Genesis. That's Genesis again. He's borrowing things that belong to God. Building, making. He did all that. Bible says that the word to make that is used here, the same word is used also in Genesis 1 and 2. The same. The same word, the same. And look, can you go with me in 1 Kings, when he was dedicating the temple to God, in 1 Kings 8, we read this one, the first verse of it, verse 8. 1 Kings. Verse 13 says this. I have surely built you an exalted house and a place for you to dwell in forever. the more you read all this chapter, you see that every time this word is used to make and to build, it's always for God. It's always for God. It's always for God. I make it for you. I build it for you. But look at that. In reality, what was doing is this. I made my words great, and I built myself. Even though he was dedicating the big temple, who was in his mind? Himself. He looked back and he confessed, I did it for myself. I did it for myself. All the works we are doing today, we say we are doing for God. When actually we are not doing it for Him at all. We are the center of it all. Going up and down as if we own the work. And when the work is given to somebody else, we are not happy. Why? Because it has never been about God, but about you. Myself. Repressing. When Ecclesiastes said that all his works are vanity, he put even what? Holy works under this same umbrella. Because they are self-centered. Our building of the temple, our performance of pious and religious acts may be for our own interest and for our own glory. Ecclesiastes, the source of his work is what? Himself. That's why it's still vanity. Whenever the source is from you, the end is vanity. The end is vanity. And the last one, wisdom. Aramis. He said, I'm going to look for wisdom. And I'm going to find it, even though it was already given to me. Now, that's where it reminds me of Eve. What is it that she did not have? She felt that she should go and get. What is it that she felt that she did not have? She has to go and get it. Wisdom. Yes. For you get wisdom to do what? To know. You know, just for second knowing, you think that Eve went there to eat the fruit just to know. To know all things.
She felt like God was hiding something from her.
She thought God was hiding something. You're all right, actually. You're all, that's all good. At the end result. There's something that the devil said. He said, you will be like God. What about God that she did not have? We go back again. Yes, wisdom. To be like God, want to be like God. What was about God that she want to get?
We have a creed.
You be like God and then you will not die. God bless your heart. You will not die. You will live eternally. Wisdom is there for us to escape death. It's given in order to escape death. For you not to die, to be like God. And you don't have to answer to anybody. You want to live forever. You want to live forever. And that's the very thing that the devil wanted from the beginning. Immortality of soul. Like he wanted to just, of his life, he wanted to live forever like God. Because there's nothing that, he had everything. But he cannot own his own life. He cannot own it. Somebody else owns his life. Yes, Bill.
I think I found the secret. 2 Peter 1 verse 5. Besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to your virtue knowledge, and to your knowledge add temperance, and to your temperance add patience. So when Adam and Eve took the fruit, they were devoid of temperance, patience, but they had knowledge. And if you don't add to all of these things, you just have one of them, then you're in trouble.
Mercy. The source of his wisdom, himself. And he said, it's vanity. Work, joy, wisdom, as long as they come from you. That's why he did not spare the works that you do for God. In conclusion, I want us to put the fourth one, God, the element or the factor, God, in all this. If you put God, the presence of God, will it change anything in what you say? Quickly, look at this. Joy is the capacity to see what is given by God and to take it. It's the ability to see what God has given and to enjoy. You can only enjoy if you receive it from God. That's why the first commandment in Genesis was to enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoying is good. If you don't enjoy your life, you are miserable and you're not doing anything from God. The object of life is to enjoy what God has given to you. You have to learn how to enjoy, because if you don't learn how to enjoy, you never even learn how to enjoy salvation, because it's one of the gifts. You have to enjoy. Work as a gift from God is a work that is received from God. He's saying, I send you to go keep the garden. It's a work that is given to you from God. And again, if the word comes from God, you have the ability, now here, my brothers and sisters, you will have the ability to rest. On Sabbath, your mind will not go anywhere, because your word has never come from you. People whose word comes from there, they always think of doing something on that very day. It is a sign that your work is actually from yourself. And that's why it's vanity. It's vanity. Humans were not there working for him when God created all things for them. You can rest on Saturday. You can leave everything. You can rest. You don't have to do it. You don't have to continue as if you don't do it, life will stop. You don't have to. You can stop and enjoy it. Because God is the one who's working for you. Even now, you are here. He makes sure that you have enough food for tomorrow. It's a sign that God is the provider.
Amen.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
Amen.
And give God the glory. Give God the glory. Give God the glory. And you say, if you fear me, you are wiser than anybody who has ever lived before you or after you. If you fear me, you have the wisdom from God. The three components that were before a curse, they are now in the presence of God. They are gifts from God. Work, joy, and wisdom. God wants you to be happy. God wants you to be happy. Some of us, we think that, the sadder we are, the happier we are. You make yourself miserable, then you feel happy out of it. The purpose of your life is to make yourself so miserable you don't do anything, because you just want to be so sad, so miserable, and then you find your joy in doing it. enjoy. Life is open to you, but you don't want to enjoy it. There's so much in life that God has given to us to enjoy. And the purpose of that very life is to enjoy. But we are busy working, and we are busy giving. You have to have the ability to receive what God has given to you. Life starts by receiving, not by giving. It's not your tithe and your offering that defines your Christianity. It's your ability to receive from God that defines your ability to live forever. You know how to receive, you know how to give. The more you receive, the more you give. If you don't know how to receive, how do you know how to give? For God so loved the world that he does the giving part. That whosoever believeth in him will do the receiving part. Have you received it? Or are you creating your own wisdom, your own joy, your own glory? My prayer is that we may be healthy people. Not people who keep themselves from many things because they want to feel holy. That's not from God. No. What kind of religion will keep me from eating red meat and it doesn't cleanse my heart from hatred? What kind of religion that will make me become so passionate about God that I'm ready to kill my brother and sister? You can't love God that much and kill somebody. And today, when this country is so, the world is crazy about dealing with terrorists, it's the very idea here. Because you think that your love for God must be so great that you have to take the life of somebody else. Please be mentally balanced. Enjoy life. Find pleasure in life. May life make sense to you. Because God has given it to you. Enjoy. Don't think that it's something that you need to use to destroy the other. But it's for you to enjoy. Today I may talk to you like that and we all look so nice, and tomorrow we hear on the news that you did something abominable. Because we just took it for granted that we are all okay out there. When you are so passionate about God, without thinking that God is the one who is passionate about you first, who is giving to you. When you're so passionate, you become intolerant. You cannot allow the other one to be in your presence. The one is from God, is by grace. And you cannot wait to share it. Everlasting Father, we want to thank you because whenever the joy, work, and wisdom come from us, it's miserable. It's pure vanity. But with you in our life, the result is good. It's good. It's good. Everlasting Father, may each one of us regain the knowledge that was given to us from the beginning. The joy that was given to us from the beginning. The work that was given to us from the beginning. And the wisdom that was given to us even without eating the fruit. May each one of us experience it in you. Our also pray that you may open our eyes to see blessings around us and to collect them and gather them. By so doing, our hearts will always be filled with gratitude, never with jealousy and hatred. Lord, give us that you may receive. Unless you give us, we will never have. I take this opportunity also that you may bless your people today. Bless us spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, socially, financially, Lord. That those blessings may make us humble. In Jesus' name.
Our closing hymn, 579, "'Tis Love That Makes Us Happy." Would you stand?
Tis love that makes us happy. Tis love that smooths the way. It helps us, makes us kind to others every day. God is love. We're little children. God is love. We will be like Him. Tis love that makes us happy. Tis love that smooths the way. It helps us mind and makes us come to others every day. This world is full of sorrow, of sickness, death, and sin. With loving hearts we'll do our part and try some soul to win. God is love, we're His little children. God is love, we would be like Him. Tis love that makes us happy, tis love that smooths the way. It helps us mind, it makes us kind to others every day. And when this life is over and we are called above, our song shall be eternally of Jesus this love. God is love, we're His little children. God is love, we would be like Him. Tis love that makes us happy, tis love that smooths the way. It helps us mind, it makes us come to others every day.
Now to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. To him be glory in the church by Christ Jesus to all generations, forever